Hi, Olivia.
Hey, how are
Th-
you?
Good. Thanks for hopping on with like 20 minutes notice.
You're good. I'm not doing anything.
What time is it there? Where are you actually?
Well, I'm out of Kansas City, but I'm currently in Nashville training. So it's
Oh, okay.
7:15.
Okay, so you're training with the Proven Crew?
Mm-hmm.
Who's all
I
there?
have been. There's a ton of people there right now. That's why I'm here for their little like games camp thing. I think we have 12 games athletes there right
Oh,
now,
wow. Yeah.
like guys and girls. Obviously, all the Australians, and then me, Chris, Lucy McGonigal, um, and then like a couple others. But yeah, it's
When you
been
say Chris, you
fun.
mean Chris Ibarra, right?
Yes.
Chris Ibarra?
Yes.
And you guys both came up with Hepner, right? Because I remember interviewing him last year and he talked about that.
Yeah. He lives in Kansas City, so we train together back home, but we're both with Proven now and in Nashville now too.
Are you planning on moving there eventually, or are you still going to stay in Kansas City?
Um, well, I'm in school still right now, so that's really what's keeping me in Kansas City and like Jacob, obviously. But I definitely would move here, especially after being here the past 2 weeks. I'm like, wow, this is amazing. But not yet, not yet.
um, So you said you're not leaving partially because of Jacob. Like, is he still your coach?
No, I'm coached by Tim Paulson,
Oh, I
actually,
know
but
Tim. Yeah.
Jacob just he's fun and he jumps in with us sometimes and just I don't know, makes training fun and also I've known him forever and he always has little like tips and stuff, so it's just good having him around.
Do you guys train at his little barn
Mhm.
that he's always shooting from? That's where he does all his shooting, right?
Yeah. We try and train when he's not shooting though, so it's not loud.
It seems like he's always shooting, though, is the thing.
Yeah, during the summers especially, but yeah, in the winters we get a little bit less shooting. And I think
So,
that he shoots less now that he has two kids. So that's been a big change.
do that's not an affiliate though. Like, he's not running classes and stuff out of there, is he?
No, we go to a different gym for like the open and stuff, an affiliate.
Okay, I'll tell him he should affiliate the little garage.
He should.
Then you wouldn't have to. Um,
Uh,
so, what are you going to school for?
um, kind of undecided, but I am going towards the like PT or like AT route. So something like to do with sports, like sports psychology, sports medicine, like the body. Obviously, I'm interested in that, so but I'm not sure yet. I'm just a sophomore, so still got a little bit to figure out, I guess.
Is it hard going to school full time and training the amount you need to train?
Um, I mean, it definitely has its times. I think so. Last year, I was like fully in person, like living in a dorm and everything, and that was kind of hard. And I actually moved into a house like at semester because like not having a kitchen was just not working for me. But so it was a lot better in a house, and it honestly isn't too bad. Like I would be done with classes by like 10 a.m. and then have time to train and do homework the rest of the day. So, I mean, I did this when I was in high school, and so I was in school from like 7 to like 3 p.m. and then I only had like a couple hours after school to train. So, it's a lot easier than high school, I think.
How many years did you qualify as a teenage athlete?
Um, well, I qualified 3 years. Well, technically all 4 years, but the last year I like went individually instead of teenage. But I only competed there twice because the first year was COVID. So I competed in the
Oh,
teenage division twice, and then I like didn't go my last year and went individually instead.
that's pretty cool that you were able to qualify for both.
Sorry, what did you say? You cut out.
I said that's pretty cool that you were able to qualify for both
Yeah,
in the same year.
that
In the
was
same
nice.
year.
Yeah, that was nice because I think I went into semifinals that year and I had already qualified as a teenager, so it was kind of like obviously I wanted to qualify as an individual, but it wasn't like a ton of stress. Like I already had a games ticket either way, but yeah, that
Yeah.
made it a lot better.
The so if you qualified all 4 years, when did you actually start CrossFit? How old were you when you
I
actually started CrossFit?
I started when I was like 9,
Oh
so
man.
I started way before I could even qualify. And my older sister actually um, competed in the teenage division like 3 years, I think. So I would always do like all the open workouts and like all the qualifier workouts and stuff with her when I wasn't even like old enough to do them. And so yeah, I was 9. So I've been doing it for a long time.
What's your older sister do now?
She's actually a nurse in Nashville. So Um, yeah. So I get to
That's
see her
cool.
while I'm here training.
Yeah. Are you staying with her?
No, she works nights, so
Okay.
our schedules would not work.
Do you while you guys are training, how much stuff are you guys doing in a day? Because I was talking about this yesterday on my weekend review, and I remember going to Proven at some point, and like I saw the amount of things that they were doing in a session, and it blew me away. It was insane how much like volume they were training.
I mean, yeah, this time of year it's definitely a lot, but I mean, I don't know if it's just because I'm young or what, but I feel fine, and I think that the coaches are very like, if anything is wrong or if you're feeling like it's too much or you're getting hurt or anything, then they will like obviously lower it. But I mean, right now it's typically like 3 to 4 like Metcon pieces, and some of them are like cardio or like conditioning or like just CrossFit workouts, intervals, skill workouts, anything like that. And then usually we have like a skill session and then lifting and strength or and accessory.
Have you always, or no, I don't want to say have you always? Do you look up? Have you looked up to Tia as an athlete in general?
Yeah. I mean, I feel like everyone does, but especially being around her every day, you can see like why she's the best in the world and um yeah, she's amazing. So definitely look up to her.
Yeah. Do you ever are you sitting there when you guys are doing these workouts and comparing your time and getting trying to keep up with her or trying to beat her?
Yeah, I mean, always trying to beat her, but even if I'm like, oh, I was 30 seconds behind Tia today, like, I'm really happy with that. Like, that's like how it is. It's like, if you're
Yeah.
within 30 seconds of her, it's like really good.
I think we had talked before all of this, and she had talked about maybe because she was doing so much high rocks training that she had lost some capacity or strength. But I don't think that's true at all.
I know. I was in Nashville for online semis and she was like hopping into the workouts with us and just like pushing us like she was like I'm not going to like do good all this stuff and she was saying how at Torian that she needed to like start training for Torian cuz she was like not going to be as good cuz she hasn't been doing CrossFit and then she just hops into these workouts with us at online semis and just is like beating us like easily. She's like cheering us on in the middle of the workout and yeah, she hasn't lost it at all. Don't let her tell you that.
The average age for the CrossFit athletes this year in the field is 26, and you are
Really?
19. Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
Are you the youngest, or is there anyone else younger? Do we know? Do I? I don't know.
Lucy McGonigal.
Okay, we're back. Um, yeah, Lucy's younger than you. How old is she?
I think she's 18 because we competed against each other in the teenage division 1 year, I think. And she was like on the younger end of the division.
Is she a rookie?
Yeah.
I need to interview her because I'm like last year I was able to interview all the athletes. I'm definitely not going to be able to do that this year because I fell way behind schedule. But I'm going to try to interview the people that I didn't talk to last year, and so I didn't talk to you. That's why I want to talk to you. I just finished interviewing with Annika Greer. She actually thinks she said the back squat's really good for her. She's really excited about that.
Yeah, I think I saw her either post about that or like comment on it or something. And like that is probably really good for her.
What do you think of that?
I mean I think I'll be fine at it. Like I think I'm a stronger athlete, but I wouldn't say back squat is like my strongest lift ever, but I'm hoping to hit a PR because I haven't maxed out my back squat in forever, so I don't even know what I can do anymore.
What of the other events, which ones are you like, oh, that's cool, or I'm excited about that one?
I like the 5 rounds of running, deadlifts, and handstand walks, and
Yeah, I like that one too.
I think that's about it so far. I think the
Are
second one
you?
will be fine too. But yeah.
What do you think of the pegboard that we announced that?
Um, well, you didn't announce the actual workout, so I don't know.
I know, but we hinted the usage of the pegboard. What do you think of the pegboard? What do you think of the pegboard in general?
I like it. I mean, I don't know how like fantastic I am at it, but I don't think it's like the worst thing for me. I don't know. It depends on what it's with or and
What
how
do you
many of
what do
them
you
there are.
what do you
What do
consider
I
your
think it's
strengths
with?
as an athlete? No, no. What do you consider your strengths as an athlete?
Um, I really like machines and a barbell and anything heavy. So yeah, that's we'll see what it's with, but
what what do you what do you consider things you need to work on? Because you're still so young, so you have a long time to progress in the sport, obviously.
yeah, I think that right now the biggest things I'm working on are running and like certain gymnastics things, but mostly just like Lego scrub climbs and ring muscle ups probably. But I'm like decent at other gymnastics. Like I don't want to say like all gymnastics because it's not all of them, but yeah, mostly that right now. But I've gotten a
How are
lot
you at
better.
how are you at walking on your hands?
I
Because that
like
workout
it.
has a lot of walking. Okay.
I mean, like do you consider a lot like the event that I said I liked, the 5 rounds? I guess
Yeah.
that's what 500 feet.
Yeah.
Like that didn't affect me at all.
Okay. I mean, yeah, you guys at these days, you guys aren't. That's not an issue for anyone. That many, that distance shouldn't be an issue.
Yeah.
What about handstand push-ups?
Um, I guess that's probably something I'm working on too. Um, like mostly just like wall facing. I don't really like wall
Yeah.
facing, but regular are fine.
I just, as I mentioned earlier, I just interviewed Annika, and she talked about she feels like this year she found a lot of life balance as an athlete and kind of understanding that there's other things to life than just being a CrossFit competitor, and that this isn't her entire life, especially since you're in school and you're talking about the other things you might want to do as a profession. Where's your mindset with all of that? Like, do you think you're going to be doing this for the rest of your life? Do you think you're an athlete first, or how
Um,
do you look at all of that?
well, I obviously want to do this as long as I can and like the best that I can. So I don't want to say that I'm like I don't want to make it sound like I'm not like putting my full effort into it because I am right now. And like I would say school is kind of the
Yeah,
like backup option right now. But I do think that school and like other things like having friends outside of CrossFit and just like doing things outside of CrossFit helps me with the balance so that I don't get like totally consumed in it and burnt out because I think that some people have felt that when they're like just all into it. And so I think that school, that's like one of the major reasons I even went to school because a lot of teenage athletes are not going to college and I
yeah.
and then they get like burnt out and stuff. And so I think that this has given me a really like good thing to do outside of CrossFit and so that I'm not just like focused on it all the time and thinking about it all the time and all that. So yeah, I mean, I feel like I have a very balanced life, and I've never felt any sort of like burnout for CrossFit or like hate for it or anything because I I don't know, I enjoy it because it's not like everything I do. Like I do things outside of CrossFit.
Well, you sound like you have a really good perspective on it all. So that's good. A very healthy perspective and approach.
Yeah, I think that I've been kind of lucky to like not be the first teenage athlete that's been like obviously there's been a lot of teenage athletes before me that I kind of could watch and learn from them and see what they did and didn't do and like what went wrong with their plan or whatever. So yeah, I
It's
definitely
wild that
think balance is a good thing in this sport.
you're 19 and you've been to the individual games twice already. That's pretty. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I mean, for
Um,
me, it feels like I've been doing this since I was 9, so it feels like forever, but it's only been 2 times.
Final question. So, are you going to leave from Nashville and go back home to Kansas City and then go to the games, or are you going from Nashville to the games?
Yeah, I leave on Thursday and go back home for like 3 days, basically just unpack, repack, and then I leave for Albany on Monday. So, yeah, real soon, less than a week.
Is Jacob coming?
That's a good question. I know that he really wants to come, and I know that he's like talked about trying to figure out how to come because he has 2 twins that are under 1 years old. So I don't think his wife wants him to leave, but I feel like he always figures out a way to come, even if it's just for one day. That's what he did for semifinals. He like came for one day, and I'm like, you're insane for traveling that far for one day, but he always figures out a way to come. So I really hope he does, but I understand if he doesn't because twins kind of take a lot of work.
Well, if he does, tell him I have tickets and access and everything set up for him, so he'll be fine.
Okay, perfect. I know he always figures out a way to like get in the back. I probably shouldn't be telling you this, but he always
I know
finds
you.
a way.
Well, thank you for the time, Olivia. We actually have someone testing tonight, and I got to go back over there because they're ready. And
Okay.
so
Okay,
I
sounds
will see you
good.
soon, and I look forward to seeing you at the games.
Yeah, me too. Thank you.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.